You've just gone through a breakup, and it feels like the world is ending. It's completely natural to feel this way after a breakup. Your emotions are all over the place, and you probably don't know what to do next. Getting your ex back may seem impossible right now, but with the right tools and advice, you can make it happen. In this video, we'll outline some of the 5 most important steps that you need to take in order to increase your chances of getting back together with your ex. Before you move ahead, you might want to check the link in the description below, where we will show you the most scientifically validated technique for getting your ex back and making them fall in love with you again. Coming back to our topic, let's learn the 5 simple tips on how to get your ex back even if it seems impossible. Tip number 1. Don't contact your ex for at least 2 weeks. This is probably the most important step, and it's one that a lot of people struggle with. You need to give your ex time and space to miss you. If you bombard them with calls and messages, they're going to start tuning you out. By taking a step back and giving them some breathing room, you'll be able to stand out in their mind more. Make sure that the only time that you contact them is if they've contacted you first. If you don't hear from them, then it's best not to try and reach out again until 2 weeks have passed. This way, you won't seem desperate and clingy. Tip number 2. Find ways to distract yourself. Exercise, read a book, watch TV, etc. Right now, you're probably a hot mess. You feel like your world is falling apart, and that there's nothing to look forward to in life. The last thing you want to do is sit around feeling sorry for yourself all day long. Instead of wallowing in self-pity, make it a point to distract your mind as often as possible. You can do this with a variety of activities, such as exercising, hanging out with friends, or even reading a book. This will take your mind off of the breakup and help you feel better about yourself in general. Tip number 3. Wait until you feel like yourself again before starting the process of getting back together with them. This is another huge step that a lot of people tend to overlook. When you're still in the process of getting over your ex, it can be pretty challenging to make things work with them. You don't want the relationship to feel like a band-aid solution for what is actually an issue with yourself. Instead, make it a point to wait until you're feeling like yourself again. You don't have to be 100% better, but feel confident that you'll be able to assist your ex in a healthy and positive way. Tip number 4. Think about what went wrong in the relationship and how you can fix it this time around. During the early days of your breakup, you're probably just trying to survive. There's no room in your mind for thinking about what caused things to go wrong in the first place. You just want to feel better as quickly as possible. This is why it's important that you take the time once things have calmed down to think about what went wrong in the relationship. Think about whether or not there were any red flags and what you can do to avoid similar issues in the future. You don't have to figure everything out right away, but just taking a good look at your past will help you tremendously in the long run. Think how you can fix your mistakes and improve yourself for when you get your ex back. Tip number 5. Once 2 weeks pass and you feel like yourself again, start reaching out to them and see how they react. Once you've waited for at least 2 weeks, it's time to reach out to your ex and catch up on what has been going on in their life since the breakup. Reach out to them through a text message or an email and try to talk about casual subjects that are lighthearted. This way, you can gauge whether or not they're feeling positive. If they don't seem like they want to talk with you at all, it's best to leave them alone for now. If they say something negative about your relationship, it's probably best to give them some time and space before trying again. However, if they seem like they're open to the idea of talking with you and catching up, then proceed cautiously. You don't want to come on too strong or seem overly attached. Just talk casually at first and see how things go from there. Remember, you're just catching up with an old friend for now, so don't push anything too quickly. So what to do next to get her back? I'm going to share a little, secret resource now that can make your ex-girlfriend want you back and win her over. I have only one request. Please don't abuse the methods I'm about to share with you. Once your girlfriend comes back to you, make sure to treat her right. I will leave a link to it in the description below. Make sure you check it out and watch the full video on the next page. Even if you think it's impossible for you to get your ex back, I want you to keep an open mind. Because this might just be the thing that helps you win her back. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel. If you're up for it, put down your thoughts in the comments section below.